growing share of the public, about half, doesn't know what to think about what happens after they die. This rise in uncertainty corresponds to the decline in the percentage of born-again Christians who believe they have a responsibility to share the gospel with non-believers during the course of the year, a 12-point decline in the last 10 years. Meanwhile, the percentage of believers who have shared their faith with non-believers has dropped from 2/3 to less than 1/2 in the last decade. Perceptions about Satan are another point of theological murkiness for millions of Americans. Barely 1/4 of the public believes Satan is a living entity. A similar proportion believes Satan is merely a symbol of evil, but not a living entity. The other half of the public is not sure what to make of the idea of the devil. Overall, Satan is not a being or a spiritual concept that most Americans take seriously. The Bible no longer holds the revered place in society that it once had. Most households, 91%, still own one or more copies of the Bible, but barely 1/3 of all adults firmly believe it is totally accurate in all the principles it teaches. Not quite 1/2 of the public confidently embraces the view that the Bible contains everything you need to know to live a meaningful life. Overall, slightly more than 1/2 of the public believes the Bible is either the actual Word of God to be taken literally, 22%, or the inspired and inerrant Word of God containing symbolism, that's 33%. Almost 1/2 of the population, 44%, contends that the Bible contains historical errors or personal interpretations that prevent it from being a trustworthy document. Some of the doubt about the Bible's reliability relates to the miracles it describes. Just half of the adults believe they actually occurred. As for sacred literature, a majority of people aren't sure what to make of the documents relied on by the world's most popular religions. Most people lean toward believing the Bible, Quran, and Book of Mormon are simply different expressions of the same spiritual truths. It is not surprising, then, that only 1 out of 8 adults considers themselves to be highly knowledgeable about the content of the Bible. Key facts. Here are the various spiritual indicators and some changes between 2005 and 2015. In 2005, 58% described themselves as deeply spiritual. That number had dropped to 37% in 2015. In 2005, 68% said, "My religious faith is very important to me." That number had gone to 52% in 2015. Those who believe they have a personal responsibility to share religious beliefs with non-believers, 34% agreed in 2005, only 25% in 2015. In 2005, 69% believed God is the all-knowing, all-powerful creator of the universe who still rules it today. That number had dropped to 62% in 2015. In 2005, those who said the Bible is totally accurate in all of the principles it teaches were 45%. That number had dropped to 36% in 2015. The Bible is neither the actual nor inspired Word of God. It is written by men, was a belief held by 22% in 2005 and 30% in 2015. And those who had made a personal commitment to Jesus Christ that is still important in my life today, 72% in 2005, 60% in 2015. Outlook and interpretation. Clearly, Orthodox Christianity is much less popular in America today than it was just 1 decade ago. The continued questioning, if not rejection of the Bible as a standard of truth, has led tens of millions of people to adopt new morals, values, and behaviors. People are confused regarding what to believe and how to integrate their faith into the fabric of their lives, which is a testimony to the different voices and perspectives influencing their worldview. Can you identify any nation in world history that abandoned biblical beliefs for a more secular